From 1995 to today, we've seen some of the greatest rugby players ever. But who makes the ultimate rugby world dream team? Stay tuned until the end to see the starting 15 and the powerful bench that could crush any opposition. You won't want to miss a single pick. Loose head prop. Os du Randt, the powerhouse of South African rugby. A two-time Rugby World Cup winner, he combined raw strength with surprising pace and relentless work around the field. Known for his dominance in the scrum and tireless defense, Os defined what it meant to be a complete loose-head prop. Hooker. Malcolm Marx, one of the most powerful and consistent hookers of the modern era. With 27 tries in 84 tests, he's a constant threat with ball in hand, dominant at the breakdown, and fearless in defense. Marx's physicality and work rate make him one of the most complete forwards in world rugby. Tight head prop. Frans Malherbe, the cornerstone of South Africa's scrum. A two-time Rugby World Cup winner, known for his world-class technique, stability, and strength. Malherbe dominates the set piece and does the unseen hard work that wins collisions and cleans rucks. Number 4 lock. Pieter-Steph, a dominant force in the South African pack. At his peak, he was a line-out specialist and a nightmare for opposition forwards. Feared for his physicality and aggression, Pieter-Steph combines athleticism with sheer power, making him almost impossible to stop in both attack and defense. Number 5 lock. Victor Matfield, arguably the finest line-out specialist the game has ever seen. With unmatched timing, vision, and set-piece intelligence, he transformed the line-out into an attacking weapon. Matfield combined exceptional handling skills with tactical brilliance, leadership, and calm authority, making him the ultimate orchestrator of forward play. Before we start, I know that in South Africa the blindside flanker usually wears the number 7 jersey, but for international standards, we're listing him at number 6. Pieter-Steph du Toit is one of the most complete forwards of the modern era, a tireless worker, dominant defender, and powerful ball carrier. A two-time World Rugby Player of the Year, he combines athleticism with relentless physicality and unmatched work ethic. Du Toit's consistency and impact at the highest level make him one of the best blindside flankers the game has seen. Open side flanker. Richie McCaw, one of the greatest flankers in rugby history. A master at the breakdown and relentless in defense, McCaw combined intelligence, timing, and leadership to dominate games. A two-time Rugby World Cup winner and multiple World Rugby Player of the Year, he redefined the role of an open-side flanker and set the standard for excellence. When comparing number 8s, the debate often comes down to Kieran Read versus Duane Vermeulen. Statistically, Read edges ahead with an 87% success rate, compared to Vermeulen's 71%, and an impressive 26 international tries to Vermeulen's 5. And as a South African, I genuinely believe Duane Vermeulen is world-class, a warrior who's been central to some of the Springboks' greatest moments. But Kieran Read's consistency, athleticism, and leadership at the back of the scrum make him one of the most complete number 8s the game has ever seen. Scrum half. Just van der Westhuizen, one of the most complete scrum halves the game has ever seen. A natural leader with blistering pace and surprising strength for his size, Just read the game brilliantly and consistently delivered when it mattered most. Scoring 38 tries for the Springboks, he redefined the role of a scrum half with his attacking instincts and fearless defense. Fly half. Dan Carter, widely regarded as the greatest fly half of all time. A master playmaker with flawless kicking, vision, and control, Carter guided the All Blacks to 2 Rugby World Cup titles. His calm under pressure, tactical precision, and attacking flair made him the gold standard for every fly half who followed. Left wing. Jonah Lomu, the man who changed rugby forever. At just 19, he became a global superstar, combining the power of a forward with the speed of a sprinter. Defenders simply couldn't stop him, except maybe for the Springboks. Lomu's dominance, especially at the 1995 Rugby World Cup, redefined what a winger could be and inspired a new generation of players around the world. Inside center. While there were other great centers like Tim Horan and Tana Umaga, I felt Horan's best years came before 1995, and although Tana was a brilliant individual player, Maha Nonu stands out for his overall success. With an incredible 84% win rate and 2 Rugby World Cup titles, Nonu was a powerful ball carrier with underrated playmaking skills. His ability to combine strength, speed, and vision made him one of the most effective centers in modern rugby. Outside centre. Brian O'Driscoll, a legend of Irish and world rugby. Renowned for his intelligence, agility, and creativity, O'Driscoll was the heartbeat of Ireland's backline for over a decade. A natural leader and one of the best defensive centers ever, he combined sharp attacking instincts with unmatched consistency, scoring 49 tries for Ireland. Right wing. Brian Habana, one of the fastest and most lethal wingers in rugby history. While Cheslin Kolbe is undoubtedly world-class, Habana's record speaks for itself: 67 tries for the Springboks and a World Cup record of 8 tries in a single tournament. A 2007 Rugby World Cup winner, he combined breathtaking pace with electric finishing ability, consistently terrorizing defenses and proving why he deserves the starting spot. Choosing the fullback was a tough decision between Christian Cullen and Andre Hubert, as both had unique strengths. While Hubert was undeniably world-class, Cullen played more tests after 1995 and scored more tries. Known for his electrifying pace and ability to run from deep, he consistently turned defense into attack. Though he never won a World Cup, Cullen enjoyed tremendous success in the Tri-Nations, cementing his status as one of the most dynamic fullbacks of the professional era. Reserve hooker. Keith Wood, one of the most dynamic and feared hookers in rugby history. While other legendary hookers like Sean Fitzpatrick, Dane Coles, Kevin Malamu, and Bismarck du Plessis were all exceptional in their own right, Keith Wood stands out for his explosive athleticism, relentless work rate, and fearless leadership. Known as the Raging Bull, he redefined what it meant to be a modern hooker and became an icon for Ireland and world rugby. Reserve loosehead prop. Tony Woodcock, one of the most consistent and dominant props of his generation. A cornerstone of the All Blacks front row, Woodcock combined incredible scrummaging technique with mobility around the field. Reliable in both set pieces and open play, he brought stability, experience, and leadership to New Zealand's forward pack. Choosing the reserve tight head prop was a tough decision between Martin Castrogiovanni, Owen Franks, and Carl Heyman, as all of them were dominant in their era. Other legends like Jason Leonard and Tig Furlong were also in contention, but Castrogiovanni's combination of strength, aggression, and leadership made him a standout. A true powerhouse for Italy, he commanded the scrum, carried with impact, and inspired his team through sheer presence and passion, scoring 12 tries in 119 tests. While other great locks like Sam Whitelock were dominant in their own right, John Eales brought something extra to the game. Athletic, skillful, and versatile, he could do things few forwards could, from accurate goal kicking to running like a center. This rare combination of size, athleticism, and game intelligence made Eales one of the most complete and influential forwards in rugby history. Reserve loose forward. While players like Dwayne Vermeulen, Jerome Kino, or Scott Berger could fill this role, I've gone with Artie Savia. With an impressive 86% win rate and 31 international tries, Savia's flexibility makes him equally effective at blindside, open side, or number 8. Although he has yet to win a World Cup, his athleticism, skill, and consistency make him one of the best loose forwards the world has ever seen. Reserve scrum half. While players like Aaron Smith could also fill this role, Farid Apria brings a different style of gameplay. A true master of distribution, tactical kicking, and game management, D'Apria combines skill with a winning mentality at all costs. His ability to read the game, control tempo, and make decisive plays marks him as one of the greatest scrum halves in modern rugby. Number 22. Other great players like Beauden Barrett and Stephen Larkham could have made this spot. Barrett is a phenomenal fly half and fullback, while Larkham was an exceptional running fly half. I've chosen Johnny Wilkinson for his deadly goal kicking, versatility, and ability to cover inside center if needed, making him the perfect number 22. A reliable kicker in clutch moments, Wilkinson provided tactical stability and precision, giving any team a significant edge. It was a tough decision, but his all-around skill set earns him the spot. Number 23. Once again, other world-class players like Andre Hubert, Percy Montgomery, Ben Smith, or Israel Folau could have taken this spot. However, Cheslin Kolbe has proven time and again that he is a true match winner when it counts. With electrifying pace, dazzling footwork, and the ability to turn any game, Colby is one of those players you simply cannot leave out of any all-time dream team. That's our Rugby World Dream Team from 1995 to today. But now we want to hear from you. Who would you have picked for your ultimate team? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, a like, comment, and subscribe would definitely help us create even more high-quality rugby content in the future. Don't miss out on our next videos. Hit that subscribe button and join the squad.